A chemical equation is a symbolic representation for a chemical change. So, for example, if you were to observe chemical change by mixing chalk with hydrochloric acid, we can represent what happens by this chemical equation right here. So you'll notice that chalk, which is calcium carbonate, and HCl, hydrochloric acid, the formulas for the reactants in the chemical equation are written on the left side. Okay, so you separate the formulas by a plus sign. Okay, so you have calcium carbonate is called a reactant. Hydrochloric acid is also a reactant. Then on the right side, okay, you see there's an arrow that separates the reactants and the products. You write the formulas of the products. So the products of this reaction are calcium chloride, water, and carbon dioxide. So you write the formulas of the products on the right. Now you will also see numbers in front of the formula. So this number in front of the HCl, that's called a coefficient. Okay, so the coefficient of HCl is 2. If you don't see a number in front of the formula, that implies a coefficient of 1. So coefficient of calcium carbonate here is implied to be 1. The coefficient of calcium chloride is implied to be 1. So all the coefficients in this example that we have here are 1 except for the coefficient of HCl, which is 2. So that's what coefficient means. That's the number you write in front of the formula when of a substance when it's involved in a chemical reaction. So when you write the chemical equation for it. Now, a chemical equation for a complete description of what happens, a more complete description of what happens, could also include the physical states of the reactants and the products when the change was happening. So the L label here represents a liquid, okay? The G label means you're dealing with a gas, okay? The S label means you're dealing with a solid. So chalk is a solid, okay? The gas that you'll observe in this reaction, you'll see bubbles of carbon dioxide come out of your solution. Now, aqueous, AQ label means it's dissolved in water, okay? So it's in aqueous solution.